Yep, still in the archive office. So I also wanted to give a perspective on what worship looked like when they were in occupancy of that original sanctuary that is now what we call Crafts Hall, adjacent to the cafe. And I don't know these particular celebrations, but I found two photos that I think represent well what worship was like. And I'm sorry to spin the camera around on you, but just to give you a bigger perspective. So this is before the addition was built, because you can still see windows on this side of the sanctuary. So it's just the sanctuary piece of this. So this also would have had the fellowship hall mirrored beneath it. And quite a group of people. Within short order, they had outgrown the basement, and there are pictures of that as well that we'll get to eventually in this tour, and built this space. And we're in full occupancy of it quite quickly as well, which is what warranted the expansion with the education wing first, and then eventually the sanctuary, as they had welcomed their thousandth member. So here's another picture of that sanctuary space. This is within a service itself, is what it appears, versus the other one looked almost like the conclusion of service. And you can see choir sitting up here, and this would have been the pulpit side. Well, although this is Glenn Aldy Crafts right here, but he appears to be doing something with whoever these people are. But this is the pulpit side here. There was the organist way back there. It was a small electric organ that was used within this space. And you can see the altar here in the middle of the space with the cross on it. This is what is upstairs in the upper room chapel. So even here, whatever this service is, there is not much space left in the sanctuary. They had outgrown it so very quickly, which is what warranted the need for the new one. But interestingly, and it's hard to see, but just off here on the side, we can see that this is a late enough evolution that this represents after that Christian education wing had been built, because the accordion doors are here, and so that would have gone into that other space. I'm going to try to find other photos to see if we can't get more of a view of what that looked like. But yeah, so that's a picture of kind of what worship looked like within that space at that time.